the confession. Like, what do I need to confess, God? He was like, you believe you don't have self-control.
Yeah.
And I was like shocked. Like, and he was like, but because my spirit lives inside of you, you do have self-control. That's a lie. I have had to claim that truth, and how quickly the lie just dissipates.
The lie of ambition is fed when you interact with it. And that's either actively following it and letting it have command over you. It hits for me, right? Because I recognize the ambition of trying to prove to myself now more than God that I really am free and worthy of the sonship he's given me. Yeah, that's been it for me, right? And that I got, the second you started talking, I'm just like, oh, I'm being spoken to like directly right now. I'm just, okay, I'm listening.
No, man.
So yeah, I mean, it's just, we're set. I've been trying to live in this space of like, the second I wake up in the morning, the first breath I get is the best gift I've ever been given to that point in my life, and nothing throughout my day can beat it. And I don't act like it can beat it. I don't try to improve on it, right? Because if you try to improve on it, you're discounting everything that's been done. Everything. And like that lie is still crept in there, and ambition has tried to wiggle its way past that. But like now I can understand why God has been hitting with that constantly, over and over. It's just like literally reminding me to breathe. Like I'll just, okay, I've achieved. I'm here. I live. The gift has been given. Now I just get to do it in peace. And like I don't have guilt when I clock out for the day, because I'm like, while I breathe, I'm good.
Yo, that's so crazy. Ambition creates false need. Right? I need to.
Yeah.
I need to hit these numbers.
And we justify it with other people, or like we're doing it for our friends, we're doing it for our family, we're doing it for a community, we're doing it for like our pride or anything. The reasoning is zero, because it's always for something.
Yeah. You're never good enough.
You're never good enough. Yeah.
Hey, you know what God has actually told me I need to do? Get a full night's sleep, eat better, right? Like,
That's it.
Work out.
I'm right.
I was like, yeah, okay, I do need it.
The idea of ambition versus diligence, right? I think it's a very important distinction, that because we're saying that that I no longer have to be ambitious, I'm not giving up on anything, right? I'm not squandering like the gifts that I've been given, and saying, well, I no longer need to work on anything. I no longer need to build. I can just sit here and be good. I'm good. I got everything. I'll just chill, right? Like I don't think that's the right message in pursuit of worthwhile goals, whether it is fitness or business goals, life goals, our relationship with God. It's not like, oh, I'm cool.
Yeah.
Like, I'm good. I don't need to put any effort into it.
Yeah. It just separates the guilt aspect of it, and it makes it something that is fulfilling in the very act of chasing it, instead of a requirement of anything.
Well, abundance.
Abundance.
From abundance by scarcity.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I see it as like your gift is actually liberated to flourish and grow without this lie hindering its unencumbered. Like it's an unencumbered growth. It's set free to actually grow and flourish, right? Because I'll tell you this, like we did a shoot yesterday, and the shoot was dope. It was so good, right? But like ambition would try to creep in and say, oh, but then this was messed up and this was messed up. It could have been, reshoot it. It's not good enough. Like you like this should have been run smoother. Like, why didn't you aim higher? Like, this isn't gonna be quite what you need, right? Like blah 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 blah. No, like, but as it stands, the fact is that I did steward my gifting leading up to said shoot well, right? Like, and only like, and it could have been. Like, I snapped at my team members, and it was a consequence of, it was directly correlated to my ambition, right? Like when I didn't need to, like I could have absolutely just communicated with them in a way that was kind and helpful, and it would have had significantly better consequences than me putting on them this thing about incompetence, which is absolutely tied to my own ambitions, and my own ambitions creating a desire for my own competency, right? Like my own, like the drive to develop my own competency relative to, like, anyway, like, yeah, like, it's not, it is, putting that thing to death allows for my gift to grow, like, and allows for that, because that gift can grow, it, more people, like more people. How has that distinction for you in the last 2 years, right? Like last 24 months, how has that distinction for you really manifested itself? Like how, like this idea of like excellence and like the stewardship of what God has given you in excellence versus like ambition, and really, I would say worldly ambition, right? But like just the word ambition kind of pulls all of it together.
So my situation now is I have ideas and I have things going on that things are going on that I had no idea were not even a part of any sort of plan that I had. Right? So as grand as I thought, you know, this idea was going to be, giving up some of that control and knowing that God is good and I'm going to put the effort into this. And I don't know exactly how it's going to end up, but knowing that however it ends up, like, I'm good. And not having to worry about that has opened me, has introduced me to ideas and to people and taken it places that I never thought it was going to be.
The venture is no longer not worth it, depending on the result. It's worth it because you pursued it, and Christ is in you, and He said that you should go for it. That's why.
Dog, it's Adam in the garden.
Yeah. It's good because you want it, and you put your whole heart into it, and you went for it, and like steward the gifts He gave you, and it doesn't matter the result on it. It could turn out to be nothing, and it was worth it. You're not, yeah.
God is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang.
Drop that mic.
Cool.
Yeah.
Bet. Dope.